Welcome back to Julie's Wreath Boutique. So let's make a different kind of a wreath tonight. We're going to use some rope, a beaded wreath frame from Dollar Tree, and some patchwork quilt-like material that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby a few years ago. But listen, this is going to be an easy wreath to make and anybody can do it. So grab a few things from Dollar Tree and some fabric and your favorite ribbon, and let's make something beautiful together. You're going to take a Dollar Tree wreath frame. I have this like patchwork set of material and some cording I got from Hobby Lobby. I took some Scotch tape and I just took a length of this cording. I don't know how much I use at a time, but because we can't put the whole thing through the wreath, we're going to have sections here. So the tape will just make sure that the end of your roping doesn't unravel on you. So you're going to take a zip tie and you're going to flip your wreath over, and you're going to connect that cording with a zip tie on the back of your wreath near the brackets, okay? And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cover that first bracket. We're going to get our glue gun out and we are going to wrap the first one. You could do this a number of ways, but this is how I started. And when we go through wrapping, you're going to see I kind of do it a little bit differently. But take your glue gun, add a little bit of glue, and then let it rest before you keep wrapping. I edit this out so that there's like 30 seconds edited out here. But then I go through and we're only going to wrap the center two wreath rings. So you have 4 on this wreath, right? So the first 2 are going to be for fabric and the second set of 2 is going to be for the rope. So this is really important, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your time and you're just going to keep wrapping this until you go through all of that frame. This is probably this probably took me the most out of all this that we did, out of the fabric, all of that. This probably took me the longest, but you know what? It's really rewarding and I love the look that it gives you at the end. I was on Pinterest the other day and I saw a wreath similar to this and I really liked it, and for some reason I couldn't click on the pen. I was having internet issues, so I didn't get to see who actually made it, but whoever did, thank you for sharing this on Pinterest. I'm so sorry I forgot. Wasn't able to get your name on this, but you're going to, when you get to the next bracket, you're going to glue it in place and keep wrapping to the next section. So we're just going to keep going until we run out of rope, and I'm going to show you how we're going to end the rope and add some new rope, okay? It's pretty simple and pretty straightforward. This is a really easy project that you could do. You could use regular like twine rope. You could use like the thin jute twine. There's a lot of things you could do for this, so you don't have to limit yourself to just what I'm using. So to end this rope section, I just took a zip tie and I went under a couple of the strands, and that is how I secured it. And then we just added another piece of new rope to this at the same time, and it started a new section to finish up just like a quarter of this wreath. We had literally just a little bit left, but that's how you're going to connect all of it together. It's pretty straightforward and pretty easy. This was a lot of fun to make. I hope you guys will give it a try. Again, I added some more tape onto my rope, and before I tighten that zip tie, I added that little piece of strand, and then we went back to wrapping the frame like we did before. So this is just a great project to use a lot of different material you might have on hand, and that's why I called it the patchwork wreath, because it really is, you could use the same kind of material, but I called it the patchwork wreath because we needed something, right? So then we're just going to secure it to the frame again like we did before, and we're going to get started on the fabric section of this wreath. It is so much fun. Now, very important, you're going to want to iron your fabric, right? So this is what I have on hand, so I just use my Cricut press and I measure, or I don't measure, Julie, I iron my fabric, but you can use a regular iron. The key to this wreath is you need basically a 12-inch strip. So I just cut my fabric and then I folded it over, and then we cut 1.5 by 6-inch strips here. So it's, when you open it up, it's 12 inches, but when I cut it, it's folded over, and I just measured at 6 inches and 1.5 inches wide. You can do it wider. You can do it smaller if you want. It's really up to you. So have fun with this. Enjoy the creative process. Okay, here's the fun part. So you're going to take your open part of your fabric and you're going to go underneath that second wireframe and you're simply going to loop it through. All right, so make sure the open part is facing towards your frame and then you go through the loop. You're going to open the fabric like I'm doing there. And one of the things that I did is I laid out all my fabric strips the way that I wanted them to go on my wreath. So I just went down the line and it was pretty simple. It was just kind of fun and this really didn't take long at all. But guys, you know what? I give these wreaths away on my email list. And if you're not on my email list, come on, you got to get on my email list. I literally, you know, we let you know when we have a YouTube video. I might let you know when a different group is open, but mainly, guys, we use the way to give our wreaths away through the email list because there's so many scams on social media. And unfortunately, this is the only way that I can do this without having all these scammers out there. So get on my email list. The way to get on it is going to be down in the description box below. If you're already on it, great. Thank you. Make sure that you open those emails so you can sign up for a free giveaway. So listen, we're going to do this really fast. And this was the fun part to me. And I don't know, I want to say we did about 8 to 9 fabric pieces between each of the sections. And it was just really fun to do and easy to do. And I did this on 2 different days. I shot this video. So I got this stiffen quick. I don't know if I said that right, but I get it at Hobby Lobby. I'll leave a link down below. And if I can get it on Amazon, I'll leave that as well. But I just sprayed it. I put it on a poster board, as you can see here, and I flipped it over and I sprayed it and I let it dry and I sprayed it again. So you can do it as much as you want. Now with this, I have these pinking shears that have like this little scallop edge, and that's what I use to cut this wreath and kind of give it a haircut. You know what I'm saying? It kind of needed a little bit. But again, I'll leave you the link down in the description box. Then I want you to get out your Pro Bow 4-in-1. This is one of my favorite bow makers other than the Pro Bow, the hand, which to me is the best on the market. So easy to use, and you can get these on Amazon. You literally put your wire in, put your ribbon in, and then you decide how wide you want that to go. I went to the 5-inch mark. I twist it and then I go and make another loop on the other side. This whole bow literally took me less than 2 minutes to make, and I'm showing you it in real time here. So if you want to make a bow like a pro, all of the Pro Bow the hand stuff is made in America. You can get them on Amazon or their website, and it's just a really great product. And we do a lot of this on Amazon Live. Have you guys been joining me on Amazon Live? Because we have been doing a lot of bows and a lot of projects. We're usually on Monday nights, but make sure that you are on my email list because I do send out an email to let you know. But if you have one of these bow makers, I have a lot of videos over there to kind of show you how to use it, and it's so easy to use. So make sure you get one, especially before Christmas, guys, because that is when you're going to need it the most. Now, I like to take my wire and bring it up, and I like to cross it and then take it off of the bow maker. Now, because we have a simple wreath, I only did 2 loops on each side, but you could keep working on this. And this is such beautiful ribbon. I bought this a while ago from Brian Lane Designs. He had this most beautiful ribbon. It's called Ferris Silk. It's pretty pricey, but it is phenomenal ribbon. So if you can ever swing getting some Ferris Silk ribbon, you're going to want to get it. I'm just saying. This is like the, you know how you have couture bags like purses? This is the couture of ribbon. It is amazing, and I would highly recommend you trying it sometime. Then we're going to get a Dollar Tree beaded wreath form. I'm going to disconnect them. This fits really great in between this wreath. It doesn't fit all the way around, so you're going to disconnect them and then re-close the little metal piece, and we're going to put this on our wreath. I just like the look of it. I felt like it gave it a little bit I don't know if farmhouse is the right word, but maybe beachy vibe, or just, I just loved the cottage look. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. And so you're going to just take it and you're going to twist it on the different parts of your wreath. And basically you're going to take some more little white wires and you're going to go through the beads, put it over top, twist it, and then I literally go over where the bracket is, where we have the white roping on, and you twist it. That's all there is to it. So you're going to do this several times. I think I did this at the top with the both of the parts where we opened it up at, and then did like 3 or 4 of the cross brackets. And here's a little trick. Words are hard. It is 8:17 on a Thursday night, and we've had a long day because our basement decided to flood, and so it's just been one of those days. But anyways, you're going to put this on, and then once you get all of your wires on the wreath frame and secured, you're going to take your glue gun, and I'm going to show you how to go over the tips of the cut wire. And what that does is it's just going to protect the wire frame from your door or your wall. Again, this is one of your little tips that you guys gave me years ago here on YouTube, and I so appreciate it. But I hope you guys like this wreath. It's coming along. It's looking so pretty. It's so easy to do. I really want you to do it. Now, if you made it, see, this is where I put the little hot glue. If you made it this far, I want you to leave me a blue heart in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And, we have so many beautiful wreath tutorials and crafting tutorials here that I want you to be a part of it. So you're going to just attach your ribbon to the top part where the opening of the little wooden beads are. And that's it, guys. That is your super simple patchwork wreath tutorial. I hope you love it. And this was so much fun to make. I think this is one of my summer faves for sure. Hey, my crafty friends, I appreciate you watching tonight's video. Make sure you leave me a blue heart in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe, turn that notification bell on, and see me next week at Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will make something beautiful together. And guess what? I already know what we're making. It's something, let me think, it's something for back to school. So you're going to want to watch, and it's a great wreath. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.